And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just warming back again. We are back with the Lexington Gladiators. So, wrapping up week one, we're going to kind of show you how things went here. Player awards going out for the defense. We got guys like Eric Barton for the Jets, Rondé Barber, who had a huge 4-interception game in week one. Then Jamal Lewis for the Ravens, 132 yards rushing on 22 attempts, had a touchdown. Then he had 117 receiving yards with a touchdown there. And then the old reliable Brad Johnson for the Buccaneers, 15 for 22, 358 yards and 5 touchdowns thrown. So some good plays there. So we're going to look, I'm going to go over and show you. You might be wondering what division we ended up in. Well, to be honest, we replaced the Houston Texans. So no Texans in this playthrough. So we took their place. So we are in the AFC South with the Colts, Titans, and Jaguars. So some stiff competition there. You can see we won, the Colts won, and then also Ravens and Browns won their games. Bills, Jets, and Dolphins ended up winning as the Patriots lost their first week matchup. I'll expect them to bounce back though. Broncos and Raiders also in the AFC West ended up getting wins for themselves. So then on the NFC side, the Packers, Vikings, and Bears all ended up with a win. We will be taking on the Detroit Lions, so we take on the loser of that division. Saints, Buccaneers, and Falcons all get a win. Giants, Cowboys, 49ers, and Rams all pick up wins. So that's how everything went so far. We did have an injury with Jerome Bettis. He was out for 1 week with a sprained wrist, but thankfully he is back, and we will not have to worry about having to pick up with Garrison Hurst, who gave us a poor showing in week one. But as you can see, he is back to his normal self. So thankful for that. We'll be looking through some of my setups here, trying to see what I want to do about some things. Now, we did have a little bit of trouble with like our blocking and stuff, but I'm not too certain that it's guys like Shields and Rope that are causing problems. It may be Fontenot. As we also have Compton and Hopkins being our weak guys here. Our defense has been pretty decent, so we're going to have to go in there and see how we can do. But the Lions are deceptively good when it comes down to it, especially guys like Roy Williams. We will be just back out real quick. I'm going to show you who we're up against here. As we'll be taking on Joey Harrington, third-year man at this time. He was a pretty good quarterback there for a while. The halfback situation that they've got there, we're going to be taking on rookie Kevin Jones, who seems like he could be a bit of trouble. We will try and see what we can do about him there. The big guys that we'll be looking to have to stop here, guys like Ty Streets, Oz Hakeem, Roy Williams, definitely, and then Charles Rogers. He's going to be also a good receiver that we're going to have to look out for. On the defensive side, pretty much guys like Sean Rogers and Wilkinson will be the dudes on the line. Be looking to try and face our own Robert Porcher, who is a good veteran at this point. Thankfully, their secondary doesn't seem to be too scary. We do have Dre Bly we've got to look out for, so he's going to be a guy that we've got to watch out. Their safety, Brock Marion, is going to be the big key there. Their strong safety not as good as they've got Brian and Bracy Walker back there. So hopefully we can do some damage deep. But we just can't throw too deep with these guys. That's the problem. So here we go. So going into week 2, you're going to be looking to try and see if we can keep our injuries to a minimum. See if we can actually continue to build on our team's philosophy. Try and see if we can work with everything as much as we can. And as bad as I hate to say it, I might have forgot to switch the playbook. So I'll probably be working with a 49er playbook in this one. So we'll see how well that works here in Detroit. We come to face the Lions. Gladiators coming in town to see how they can do today. And you see there we had 2 receptions for 51 yards there, so not really a whole lot there. Jerry Rice was our main target. As we switched the numbers around, see Jerry Rice had number 80. We also gave some other numbers for some other guys around there, so we'll definitely be going there. And I finally decided to look at the secondary. So Darren Woodson had the number 28, and then Rod Woodson had 26. So I'll be trying to remember that as they meet up at midfield. We're going to call heads, as normally I call tails, but I'm going to go against the grain this time. And they end up getting it, so they will receive. That's what I wanted to do anyway. We'll take the north side, and here we go. So Morton Anderson starting us off here. We're going to have another perfect kick. I'm pretty decent at that right now. We shall see how well that continues. And we're going to get a single man tackle there. Smith with the hit. And they'll start off at the 21-yard line. So they've got Kevin Jones back there. He's going to be in single back coverage there, as he actually was the returner. Well, no, excuse me. We're going to see how well he does. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to get tripped up. 3-yard gain, so not bad. It looked like it was Mo Lewis back there that made the hit. Do weak blast here, see if we can cause some trouble. Switch it up here. We'll go back to pass. He's going to throw it that left-hand side. That's going to be a good catch as Rod Woodson makes a tackle. And I know it's Rod because it's 26. I looked up his number. So good little pass and catch there as Harrington found his man wide open, and yeah, that worked out for him. So it's going to be a fresh set of downs. First down at the 47-yard line. A little over 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. So we're going to see how we can do. We got to see if we can get the ball from them, or at least stop them. And they're going to throw it to the right-hand side. That's going to be a good catch there. Detroit cheerleaders happy about that one there. As you can see, that was a good one. Joey Harrington with a good pass over that left-hand side, or right-hand side, excuse me. I don't know why I said left. Anyway. We'll do one dog to dig. See what we can do in this one. Have a bit of a pillar set up in the backfield there, and there's going to be a good catch. Troy Vincent quick to jump on the man, and that'll be a short gain of 4. Try a strong blast 3, see if we can attack this weak side here. You got to try to get back there and rattle Harrington if we can. And we're going to get a short one. And It's going to be a good catch there. And it looks like Corey Schlesinger with a catch there as Darren Woodson's going to go down. That's somebody we don't need to lose. Thankfully, though, we do have some good backup as they're going to help Woodson up to his feet. A little staggered, but hopefully he's okay. That's the one thing that this series is just going to have to fight, is the fact that we have got some worn down bodies. We're going to have to try and see what we can do with them. It's going to be hands off there to Kevin Jones. No, excuse me, that's Schlesinger. Schlesinger is going to take it. Schlesinger, one of their more solid backs. He's the fullback for them. And they definitely worked out there as he got a good 8 yards out of it. And they're going to hand this off to Jones, and he's going to get everything he needs. It's a fresh set of downs. So first down and goal now for them, as the Lions are moving. So let's see if we can blitz them, see if we can cause some havoc here. Maybe we can get a loss. And they're going to run it, and he's going to be stopped just short, stopped at the 1. So Jones did not quite get in there. If we can get pressure quickly, though, we might be able to actually stop them. That's not what I'm trying to do there. We're going to toss this one, and Jones is able to reach in there and get it. Kevin Jones with a touchdown. Lions up 6-0. As we tried to hold them, but we just could not. Good little toss there. Only got a yard, but that's all it needed. And then they're going to kick this one. It is up in and good. So a few minutes there of a drive. 79 yards and a touchdown. So Lions up. And as I said in the first video, I've been doing progressive difficulty. So each time I get a win, I'm going to bump up the difficulty a little bit and then try and see if I can give myself a bit more of a challenge. As you see Kevin Jones on the phone there, probably talking to his mama. We will see what we can do here, as it's going to be first down. And they've got themselves a situation here. I might be able to actually beat them deep, but we're going to do this first. And not a lot of blocking there, as we're going to lose a couple. Bettis gets taken down. Teddy Lehman, linebacker, able to get back there and cause some problems. So let's see what we can do on second down. Trying to go back to pass here. Throw that one to the left. And Jerry Rice is going to get it. That's first down. We're just going to rely on the good hands of Jerry Rice. He got hands like Allstate. Jerry Rice probably one of the more reliable out of the whole team, to be honest. 4-3 setup here for the defense, so we're going to see if we can penetrate. And Bettis will run a guy over and get his 2 yards back, so back to 0 with 2 carries. Second down. See, maybe I can do this one. If we can get a good block there on Walker, then we might be able to get it. And still run a guy over, and looks like only going to get another 2 or 3 there. Got 3 on that one, so we're back up to our usual 1 yard per carry average. Right. Might be able to hit sharp on this one. And he cannot get it. Low throw there by Gannon, so that did not work out. So it's going to have to force a punt. As we'll bring in Landetta to try and see what we can do here. It's going to be a good kick there. He's going to bounce, he's going to get it, and he's going to run out at the 25, so not a bad kick. Alright, so 1st and 10. We're definitely going to try and see what we can do defensively this time. So we're going to have to try and see if we can cause some problems. Alright, Harrington back to pass there. He's going to throw that to the left side. Vincent will get a hand on it. And looks like Rod Woodson's back out there, so that's definitely a good sign. Oh, there's Darren. Darren's the one that got hurt, excuse me. Looks like he's having problems in the chest. So hopefully we'll be able to get a report about him here soon. So 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw that one that side again, and that's going to be caught. Roy Williams, one of the guys that we're going to have to worry about as he makes a grab. It should be his first of the day. That's his second today. He's been targeted 3 times, so that's his second catch. Roll out to the left there, and Harrington's going to get caught. I brought the blitz, and that did work out. Joey took a little too long there as Jesse Armstead came in there, and he said, nope, we're going down. Took him down to the grass, so that was definitely a nice one. So we'll get back to our coverages here. 2nd and 15. As Harrington's going to avoid the first guy, but he ain't avoiding the second one. As Mo Lewis back there for the sack. Pritchett tried to get him, but Harrington dodged him. But he couldn't dodge everybody. That was a good sack, and that's going to back him up even further. 3rd and 20, so they got forever to go now. As Mo Lewis has got his 3rd tackle. That's a TFL and a sack. And Harrington will go back to pass. He's going to throw that one short. It obviously will not be far enough. And then it'll create 4th down. So good little defensive stand there. So it's going to give us some hope. If they don't kill the clock, we should be able to get at least a play in. Alright. May have to just try and pass on 1st down here. As Ambrose is going to get the catch, and he's not going to get too far. 19-yard line. So that'll be 1st down for us. I feel like we should be able to do play action here because we have run the ball. Alright, Fake that. Oh, throw it over the. Oh. I didn't like how Sharp was looking over there on that left side. Looked like he was covered too much, and then I throw it over the middle haphazardly, trying to get that to work. Well, that did not. You got Jerry Rice going on that out route, so hopefully we get something there. Roll out here. He's not going to have something, so we're going to run it. We'll get a few, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So 3rd and 4 coming up here. But the Lions have a small lead here, 7-0, as we come into their house to see if we can do anything. So 3rd and 4. Gotta see what I can try and do on this one. Oh, got my. Ooh, threw that to the wrong guy. But okay, that'll work. I was trying to hit McCardell, who went over to the right, but I accidentally threw that up the middle and found Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith's a reliable target that we can always get. Rich Gannon able to complete that one, so we're not doing too bad here on some of these. Jimmy Smith's 3rd reception of the season, 77 yards. He's been our deep route guy so far. And we're going to have to run this one. And he's going to get sacked anyway as Gannon goes down. Big 72 with the tackle. That's Dan Wilkinson. As I saw him come off there, but I saw him about a half second too late. That's okay, though. So what are we doing on this one here? Oh, and there's a fumble. And Shields falls on it, thankfully, but that's the 2nd time Bettis has fumbled on me that I've actually tried. It might have been a good hit, though. I had the ball on that right-hand side, and yeah, it did pop out on the hit there, so I'm going to have to watch that. Yes, here we go. Dan Wilkinson, 5 tackles and a sack so far in the year. We'll roll out to the right here. We're going to just take off. And we will be stopped a yard short. See if we can force this one. I know it's risky, but I try and do something. As Bettis will get it, and he's going to go up the middle. That's about a good 3 or 4 yards and a 1st down. So, okay, we got a little bit of a run game. 5 attempts, 8 yards. That's kind of sad. Let's move our fullback here to the left and see what we can do. As Bettis will run a guy over, get an extra yard. There's 3 yards. As long as we can get 3 yards, that's decent. I should be able to do something with it. That's got an extra tight end. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, I think it's time to create a play here. That took too much time. I was trying to hike the ball too, and apparently that did not work either. Should be able to hit Smith here. Yep, no, I'm just going to have to get sacked. That's all that's going to happen. Wilkinson back again. As he's got a sack. And you see Curry over there at the other side. As Wilkinson come off his block or spun my guy. Was able to get back there. He got back there again. Wilkinson causing trouble. I thought I had a guy open there, but yeah, that just didn't work. Was able to avoid the sack that time, but Wilkinson has just been problems today. And Landetta's going to punt this one. We're going to see if we can pin him. And not quite. It will go in the end zone, but it's the 20-yard line, so not bad. So we're going to have to definitely see if we can get a turnover here at the most, because our offense has been struggling so far. Can't get the run game going, and we're getting attacked quite a bit. Our line is just collapsing on us, as Schlesinger has got nowhere to go. Big 98 back there. As I believe that was Keith Traylor. Yes, that was. Something I did realize, though. I've got a guy that needs to be on that line that's not on that line. So, yeah. Let's see. Big Washington's got to be up there, so we need to put him up there. We've been resting him all game, so now we'll bring him out. And that's going to be a good throw. Vincent's going to get some air, and he's going to swat it. Troy Vincent, he's been a huge player on this team so far. You can see their sack comparison. Mel Lewis got one, Wilkinson's got two now. There's going to be a good throw, but it's going to be too far in front. And Harrington missed his guy, so a little over 2 minutes. So we've got to run the 2-minute offense as the coach is not happy with his quarterback. Quarterback had an easy target, and he just missed him by about 3 yards. So 4th down, we're going to punt. We're going to get the punt here. Should be close to midfield, so not too bad there. And we're not going to get anything on the return. So 39-yard line. That's where we're going to be. Run the draw play, see if we can get something going. They look like they are in the nickel package. So hopefully we can do it. They're going to spread the line for us. As Bettis will go up the middle 5 yards. That'll be 2-minute warning. All right, so now Bettis was 16 yards on the day. It's probably closer to more of a better run for him. Not really much today, 34 yards on the season. And he's already had a fumble, so we can't have that. Oh, we're going to get sacked again. Rogers back there for the sack. As you can see, Sean Rogers. Our line is not holding. They are swimming us. They are ripping us. They're just basically doing everything they possibly can to keep us off balance on that line. And it is not causing any kind of any kind of anything. 3rd and 10. Trying to see if I can find somebody here. Float that to short. He's going to get it. That's a great pass. We're going to have to no huddle here. Try and see if we can save our timeouts. We've got about a minute left, so hike this football here. Throw that one to McCardell. He's going to get it. We're going to call timeout. Keaton McCardell getting his first catch for 18 yards. So it looks like the pass game is working so far. Gannon getting to be a bit of a reliable guy back there. Let's see what we can do here. 57 completion percentage, so that's pretty good. 236 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. So not too bad for him. Let's see what we can do here on this one. We'll just run it. And that safety's going to run up on us, so he caught us. Trying to throw this one over the middle. Smith's got it, and Jimmy Smith's going to find the end zone. That slot receiver on that little streak route, that go route, and they just could not get it. Safety tried to bite, but he could not get in there in time. So Jimmy Smith with his second catch, 49 yards, and now a touchdown to his name. So this will tie it up as long as Morton Anderson don't shank it. And he does not. Tried and true. Up, in, and good. Well, Morton Anderson able to get us into a tie ball game. So now we just got 34 seconds left to contend. And this should be our ball, as we kicked it off. And I missed the tackle. That's all right. So Ty Streets to return on that one. So they're going to go nickel package, but I have a feeling they might be running this with Jones, as he is in single back. And they're going to run it. Jones will take it. He's going to get the first down. They're not going to call timeout, so they may run one more play. And depending on what they do here, they may call timeout, they may not. That is the problem that we've got right now, is we've got these slow guys that are just unable to get where they need to get to in time. So 10 seconds left. They're going to be content to run this out as that goes over the middle, but it looked like it banked off a lineman. And that will be a penalty. So we'll just back them up 5 yards. Why not? A little further away from having to get any kind of score. That's what I'm looking at this time. We'll go 3 weak here, try and get some good pass coverage. 7 seconds left in the half. Harrington's going to throw it. He's going to throw it to that side. John Lynch tried to make a catch, but not quite. That sucker tipped, looked like by Ambrose, and then Lynch was there, but he could not get a handle on it like he would have liked. Let's go full cloud on this one. We're going to switch things up here. Try and get more of our coverage on that left side where there's more guys. And they're going to dump that one off. Time has expired. Kevin Jones is going to take it. He's going to take it all the way down, but knocked out of bounds. So that's going to be the end of the first half. As we see the replay here, good dump off there. Probably something I need to utilize, but don't have a whole lot of speed coming out of the backfield.
That's the end of the second quarter.
So far, closely contested ball game. The Lions hosting this one, and they are in a good fight. It's tied. Gladiators 7, Lions 7, as we go to the halftime show. Not going to be a whole lot in the halftime show, except for the simple fact that we cannot keep the Lions out of our backfield. You can see pretty similar numbers, 107 yards for us, 116 passing for them, 30 for us on the ground, 25 for the Lions. We've got better time of possession, but they've got better total yards by about 5 or, excuse me, I'm sorry. Joey Harrington, 116 yards passing so far, 107 for Gannon. No field goals, but you can see kick returns there. Not really a whole lot going on today. Jimmy Smith, our big receiver, and Roy Williams is theirs. Rushing today has been pretty limited, as Gannon's got 14, Bettis has got 16, but we're actually doing everything we can. The problem is the sacks. Wilkinson's been back there in the backfield for us way too much. As you can see, Jimmy Smith's touchdown there, so that tied this game up. So with the football game being tied at 7 right now, we're going to definitely have to see how we can make adjustments in the second half to be able to improve. And we're going to see what the halftime hero looks like. And it is Jimmy Smith with his 2 receptions, 49 yards, and a touchdown. So we get back to the game now. And we are going to return this. It's going to be a big kick there. Hanson's going to kick the cover off this football. It'll bounce through the upright. No skip shots, so no 3 points there. Alright, so here we go. First down. Start off with a draw play. See if we can get Bettis some good room here. Bettis will run a guy over. He's fighting hard. And there's 7 yards for us. Using that shoulder tackle is definitely what I've been trying to utilize with him, as it looks like he's just going to continue to work for me in that aspect. If I can shoulder tackle guys, then I can get it. We're going to run the draw play again. Bettis will run the guy over, and that'll get us the first down. Bettis is working hard today, so as long as we can utilize that, we should be okay. Do the 90Y speed rub. Sharp's going over the middle, but if he's going to go over the middle, we're going to have him do a slant. I might be able to get Rice if he runs fast enough. Might be able to get McCardell. McCardell's going to, that was off the hands. Looked like it was deflected though. Did not mean to skip that, but it's okay. 2nd and 10. Probably go back to the draw play. 5 for 8 so far for Gannon's. Gannon's not been doing too bad in the passing. Bettis will run this guy over, get 2 yards, so not the best. The defense has been on top of us. As you see there, Earl Holmes, 12 tackles and a sack so far. Actually, may just do this. See if we can get this to Rice, and it will be too much traffic. That'll be incomplete. Tried to throw that one up for Jerry Rice, but we just could not do it. Might have worked out a little better if I had McCardell actually go inward on like a slant, but didn't quite get it. Landetta's going to give this one the full treatment. Oh, and he's going to muff it. That was a nice little thing there. Muffed the punt. As you can see, the driver results: touchdown, 2 punts, and time ran out on them. But hey, we got to try and see if we can continue to stop them. But that muffed punt definitely helped us out. That puts them only at the 24 instead of having a good 35 or 40 yard line setup. So we'll see what we can do in this aspect here. Alright, so Celestinger's going to go in motion here. Gonna go back. He's gonna dump that one off to Jones, and Jones will break a tackle as Vincent couldn't bring him down. And finally knocked out of bounds, but not after getting a huge first down there. We go too hard here because they're dumping the ball off pretty consistently. 21 for 37 so far, 408 yards for Harrington, but 2 touchdowns and 1 interception, so he's not too big in the pass. Uh-oh, as that one goes. Nice job there. And the Lions fans, they're pretty happy. Been real consistent. Harrington's been hitting his guys. So it's definitely been good for him so far. It's been kind of flip-flop how we're doing in this game, because we've had good stands, we've had some pretty rough ones. We're going to switch the play up here. And that's going to be a dump off again. Schlesinger this time, as he stiff arms Mo Lewis, and then he gets taken down. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. So they only got a couple out of that one. Go back to 2 soft. See if maybe I can get some good zone coverage here. I'll try to get Washington back there if we can cause some problems. Need a sack here, as Jones will bounce off and try and go to the outside. Not a whole lot there, about 3 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. So it's pretty respectable there. We'll go back to our man coverages here. I formation for them, so they could be running, they could be throwing, they will be throwing, and we're going to get back there. Keith Traylor is going to put his big body and squish the quarterback. 4th and 11 now. They're definitely going to have to punt this one. So thankfully we were able to mitigate our damages there. But having that muffed punt definitely helped out too, because they didn't have a whole lot to go. We didn't have a good return there. That's going to be okay. We got a few yards, but not a whole lot. Looks like they're running nickel here, so we're going to see what we can do. We'll switch it up here. I was going to go to the right side, but we're going to go up the gut here. And I'm only going to get a yard. That's alright. We're just going to have to continue. As you see the numbers so far, we've got about 30 yards. But, yeah, 11 carries. That's not a good average. You want a running back to average about 4 yards a carry. So that way he can see a good return. Rice looks like he's going over the middle. I've got Smith going deep. I actually put Smith on a drag route. Kind of give us a bit of a levels look here. Throw that to Rice over the middle. He's going to get it, so good gain. I know the linebacker was there, but I had to just try and trust my guy. 3rd down. Jerry Rice has been the bright spot on this team. It's just really, that's been it. We're going to roll out here. Just throw it to Rice. Oh, and he can't get it. Got hammered. So the only thing about those rollouts is if there's a lot of guys over there, it kind of creates a problem for me. But it's all right. We're going to have to try and see if we can punt this one deep. Landetta's foot's going to be nice and golden for me, because that one's going to go way out there. And he's going to roll out of bounds at the 25. So again, some good fortune for us. So this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 25. We'll try weak blast 1 here. They're going to move Rogers in motion there, that left side. They're going to throw it to left, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of guys over there. Looks like Vincent and Rod Woodson was over there. So not really too much on the drive so far. Both teams have been pretty stagnant. Kind of back our guys up here a bit, see if we can get something going. And that's going to be straight up the middle. Ambrose with a hand on it. I was hoping he would have got 2 hands, but we were pressuring Joey. And Joey so far has got 10 completions. Looks like at about 18 throws. So he's been doing pretty good. So 3rd and 10 here. Alright, single back there. Jones back there as Harrington's going to go back to pass, and he's going to throw that to the left side. Apparently he was targeting the dirt, but that did not work out. 4th down, so we're able to stop them there. Good little 3 and out for us, so that helped out a lot. Now if we could get our offense to actually start doing something, we'd be alright. They're going to punt this one. Hanson's going to put that in the air. And Ambrose will get a few yards, but not really a whole lot. We're close to line territory, but we're not there yet. 4 returns, about 4 yards apiece. 16 yards on the return so far. So don't really have a whole lot of consistency, as Bettis is going to run over the D-back. Walker takes him down, but Bettis is going to get probably one of the better carries he's had all season, as the draw play apparently is going to be our bread and butter, as that gets him 43 yards now. So I think he's already over what his first game was. That's a sad fact. All right, we'll run I formation this time. Let's try to get back to some basic football. See if we can call something. And Bettis will power his way through 7 yards. So, hey, if we can get the run game going, this will be good. And there's 50 yards for Bettis, so that's his best so far this season. Don't want to wear Bettis out here, but he seems like he's okay. If we get 3 yards here, that'd be great. And he will get about 2.5. 3rd and inches. As bad as I hate to, I'm going to bring in Garrison Hurst, and we're going to see if we can't run this. Actually, you know what? Let's run centers up the gut. We'll do the fullback dive. Why not? And he will barely get a yard, but that's it. 1st down. We'll let the clock run down as Larry Centers gets about half a yard. So, okay. But that's going to be it for the third quarter. Coming down to the last bit here. Final stanza coming up. As you see the Lion cheerleaders trying to definitely show their stuff. Alright, here we go. Try a weak. Let's switch this up here. I don't like how that's looking. Move the tight end. We're going to move sharp to the left here and see. They're not going to move, so oh well. Sharp will get upfield, get a good 6 yards. So Jerome Bettis is definitely getting a lot better. I changed his number back to what he actually was, so 36. So apparently we're harnessing in the old bus mojo here. As they got some motion going on here. And Bettis will get wrapped up early, get about a yard there. It's going to be okay. 33. We're at least close to a field goal, so hopefully we can get something out of this drive. 90x speed under. This could work out. I've got Sharp. We're going to put him on a shorter out route. I've got Smith coming from the right hand side. Actually, we're going to run this. Gannon's going to take it. He'll get inside the red zone. Nothing else. I can get Gannon to run. As I saw that man swim past it. That right hand side is our Achilles right now. That's the problem. Though I will say Shields and Rofe have been pretty well beat on that left side too. As Wilkinson, number 72 there, has been trouble today. Maybe put Smith on an out route here. We're going to run it. Should have went to the right there, but okay, 7 yards. Gannon can take a hit. He's old, he's tough. He's like beef jerky. Come on now. Alright, so 2nd and 3. See if I can run the ISO here. Wilkinson and Rogers, you see the sacks so far in this game. 3 sacks for them. We're going to go up the gut and get a yard as Wilkinson, our kryptonite today for this game, has been all over us. Alright, so let's go see what we can do here. See if we can run the draw play. We are in field goal position. They're in nickel, so hopefully we can get this first down. And Bettis is going to lower the shoulder, and thankfully he's going to get yardage, necessary yardage. That's going to get us it. As you see Lynch over there with the rest of the defense urging on this offense here, hoping that they can do what needs to be done as we're going back to single back. And go up the gut here. Bettis will power through. He ran over Wilkinson. That's a touchdown. Jerome Bettis gets us in the end zone once again, as you see number 36 just lower the shoulder, and he ran over Wilkinson. That's exactly what we needed in this game. We needed a statement. Bettis basically saying, don't hit my quarterback no more. Morton Anderson's going to line up. He's going to kick this one straight down the middle as Doug Flutie, the holder. That's pretty much all Flutie's probably going to end up doing, hopefully, because I don't want to see Vinny Testaverde or Doug Flutie take snaps in this game. Not this season. I don't want to. I want to see those guys retire. I want to try and get some quarterbacks for the future. We are going to Junior Seau actually able to wrap up the guy, and then he's finally taken down. And you can see Jerome Bettis definitely happy about getting in the end zone there. He got stopped in week 1. He got stopped about a yard short, and he was injured, and he had that sprained wrist. So he was out for the rest of the game. And there's going to be a nice handoff, and he gets met. I'm going to have to learn these linebackers' numbers for certain, as that was a good little tackle there. So that was a yard loss. So TFL there. Barrow there, I believe. No, Barrow's 53. Man in motion there, going left to right, and they're going to go back to pass as Harrington's going to throw it. Lynch tries for it, and then almost caught there by Roy Williams, but he couldn't quite get it. Good play by Lynch, as he's been helping out since Darren Woodson went down. That's definitely a sad injury. I'm hoping will come back later, as Harrington's been pretty good today. We'll back our guys up here a bit. Harrington goes back to pass. That's thrown over the left-hand side, but he can't handle it. Vincent on top of him made the hit, and that ended up hitting the grass. So we stop him once again. So 3 and out for him. That did not work out. And we're going to receive this one. Hopefully Ambrose can get more than 4 yards this time. Probably not. Not even a yard. As that was a good one. And you see my variation of the coach there. He's ready to call some winning signals on this one. Let's see if we can get Jerry Rice here. Try and roll out. Put Sharp on the streak there. Hopefully he can get something. Let's put Smith on a drag route. See if I can pull that, throw that to Rice. He's going to get it, and he will step out. So good 8-yard carry. Rice with a good catch. Hopefully he stayed in, but they might challenge me on that one. When you look at the numbers here, they haven't been a whole lot. So we've got about 6, 7 completions so far. We got a touchdown out of it. But, yeah, 7 out of like 14 maybe. So, 3 minutes, 3 seconds. We got to try and see if we can come up with something here. As McCardell is open on that left-hand side. Bettis will run a couple of guys over, and he's power backing. The bus is back, people. The bus is back as he ran a few guys over, got 7 yards out of that one. They left that left-hand side open, so I'm trying to see if they're going to do that again. We will actually run the clock down a little bit. Bettis will low the shoulder, but he's not going to be able to give much. He lost a yard there. Good tackle there. Yeah, that was Rogers. I believe that was Rogers that was there to make that play. So not quite ready to give up this formation yet. 2nd and 11. So I've got some options I can go with here. 2-minute warning. Thankfully gave myself some time to be able to think here, but not really fond of my options I'm looking at, I guess. As you see Wilkinson there, or Sean Rogers, excuse me, 8 tackles and 2 sacks so far in the year. Let's switch up something here. Oh, we gotta go. We're gonna get tackled at the line, but it'll be for a gain. 1 yard, but that's about it. Lions call a timeout, so they're definitely looking to try and get the ball back for a good drive. see what I can do here. Let's go with a spread. Might be able to get McCardell over the middle, maybe Rice as well, as he's on that streak. See what we got here. And we're gonna hit the wrong button and throw that to Sharp on that left-hand side. And that's gonna be a timeout they call. 39-yard line. It's wanting us to punt, but 3rd and 4. See what this formation looks like. If I can get 3 yards here, I'll seal the game. It's a risk, I know, but... And Bettis will be close. That's all I can say. I believe we got it as they call timeout. And we did get it. So that will definitely help us out. Let's run this clock down, shall we? And Bettis will go straight up the gut. That helped out a lot. 8 yards there as Jerome Bettis is starting to come alive for us. I don't know about letting Wilkinson go here in this one. All right, let's see how this goes. Bettis will hit a guy. He'll get all but the first down. A little over a minute to go, so we should be okay. Couple plays and this will be done. Better to play safe, but I would like to get 13 yards, give Bettis 100 yards. As you see, Boss Bailey was there. You see a little bit of shifting on the line, but Bettis is going to fight and claw his way to a first down. Need 8 yards for Bettis. We'll see if we can get it. Probably not going to get it on a dive, but hey, we'll do what we can. And Bettis will get a yard, but hey, that's all right. You know what? We won the football game. 93 yards out of 26 attempts. He had a fumble, but we didn't lose it. He ended up getting us in the end zone, and that touchdown was the one that won it for us, as we will walk back to the line victorious as the Lexington Gladiators pick up win number 2. Barely beating the Lions in what was a slugfest of a defensive struggle. Wouldn't brag too much though, as this was a very hard-fought game, but our guys able to pull it out. The veterans did what they could, and they showed up ready to play. As you look at the final numbers, 127 passing yards, 126 rushing. They had 148 passing, only 27 yards rushing on the ground. So total yards, we had them 253 versus 175. No turnovers in this game, which is quite surprising, as our defense has been pretty good. We did keep ourselves from getting sacked in the second half, so that helped out a ton, as we were able to actually make some good moves. Gannon was coming out firing today, as he ended up getting the yards and stuff that we needed to make things work out. We rush the winning touchdown. That man, Jerome Bettis, who was able to put us into the end zone for the second time in the day. 93 total yards out of 26 attempts and that one touchdown. So that was how that ended up. We checked the game stats. We're going to be looking to see how things went here. We had 15 first downs. They had 10. We ended up getting pretty decent with 126 rushing yards. 93, as I said, for Jerome Bettis. You look at the numbers here. Both quarterbacks did pretty decent. Rich Gannon, 119.7 rating, Harrington had 78.4, 8 for 13, 62%, while Harrington was 10 for 19 for 53%, 127 yards for Gannon, 148 for Harrington on that, and then had the touchdown that Gannon threw early in the game. Both quarterbacks ended up getting sacked 3 times on that. But Gannon's big numbers was the fact that he was running again today. Jerome Bettis, though, he did what he could to help us win. 26 attempts, 93 yards, and the 1 touchdown. Rich Gannon, 7 rushing attempts for 33 yards, so he didn't really average like he did. He did better than Kevin Jones, though, as Jones only 7 for 18, 2.6 yards a carry. Schlesinger, 2 for 9 yards. So he did a little bit better there. And then our fullback center has got us a half yard to get the first down on one of those drives. The receptions today, we actually did better in the pass game. Jerry Rice with 3 catches for 34 yards as we spread the ball around. And then Jimmy Smith, he helped us get that early score, 2 for 49 in the touchdown. Shannon Sharp, 2 for 26. Schlesinger, Jones, and Williams all with 2 catches, as well as Roy Williams had 53 yards. Then Keenan McCardell with a catch, and then Alexander Rogers, Ty Streets, Oz Hakeem also with catches as well. The defense, one of my favorite spots to look at, as you can see, Detroit had pretty much all the tackles. We were on the field a lot longer than they were. 6 tackles apiece for Cash at Holmes. Mo Lewis had 5. Then Wilkinson, Marion Bailey had 5. And then a few there. And we look at the sacks. Definitely, it was Wilkinson's day. He had 2 sacks on us. And then Mo Lewis had the 1 sack. Rogers also ended up with a sack, and so did Keith Traylor. Ended up there, and then half sacks go to Armstead and Porcher, as we ended up getting some pretty good pressure there. Nothing really on the kicking. There's a number of punts and stuff like that. Not really anything on the kick returns either. But I appreciate everybody watching. This was another good episode, another hard-fought battle. And I hope you guys continue to watch the series. It will be an interesting one for certain. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a great day, and God bless you.